So the day I was on this computer looking through old footage that I had. I found this old footage of me fishing out on the trestles one day. I had this is probably from like 2018, spring 2018. I was experimenting with spy baits. Fished for like 3 weeks straight. Every trip I took, I would tie on a spy bait and keep it tied on it and use it pretty much exclusively throughout the trip. I caught a couple fish. I'm pretty sure I caught like maybe 5 fish total, and this is probably the only one that I caught on camera. Chasing new skills, learning how to use new lures, and learning new patterns is much more fulfilling than chasing limits and fishing the same spots over and over. And it's much more rewarding when you put it all together and land a fish. And then eventually, once you get good enough at it, it's repeatable every time you go. It's a lot like the bass guys, professional tournament anglers. They know the patterns, they know the time of year, the water temperature, water clarity, when to use a lure, and their results speak for themselves when they're able to catch the biggest fish on any given day. So I hope this is inspiring you to go try a new spot, learn a new technique, start expanding your knowledge base, and hopefully you catch more fish and be more successful on the water. So I'm gonna pull out the spy bait and see if I can figure anything out with that. Spy bait is a sinking bait that's got these two propellers on it that spin really well, and they just spin underwater, and it's kind of a do nothing bait. It just falls straight to the bottom, kind of flutters down, and then you just kind of just slow reel it. You just slow reel it back to the boat, and it kind of the way you fish is you count it down to the bottom, and you just kind of slowly crank it back to you. You want to keep it on a straight trajectory, on a straight line depth in the water column, usually closer to the bottom, I believe. I don't know, I'm not an expert on this, so we're gonna see what happens with it. I'm just gonna take a long cast. I'm using a fluorocarbon, 8-pound fluorocarbon line. I just have it on a top shot. I'm using 12-pound mono underneath, but I have about 100 yards of, maybe not even 100 yards, probably like 70 yards of 8-pound fluoro for the leader, because fluoro is denser and it sinks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it hit the bottom, just like I'm jigging, and then I'm gonna just kind of crank it up and just slowly reel it to me. Try to keep it down low on the bottom. Let's see what happens. It's my first time trying this lure. Oh my god. And I have a huge, this is why I hate fluorocarbon. I got a huge bird nest already. I didn't even do it anything. What is this? Why? How? I didn't even do anything. I just cast it out. Alright, let's see. Now, fluorocarbon does have really bad memory. Try to see if I can get some of these twists out of it. Alright, let's see. Try to stop my momentum. Try to use it parallel to the bridge, because I feel like I'll be staying in the strike zone longer, but if I was using it perpendicular, I feel like I'm pulling it away from the bridge, and once you get so far away from the bridge, the fish aren't going to follow it out there. They aren't going to be sitting out there. So let's see what happens. So here we go. I think I'm on the bottom now. Yeah, I'm definitely on the bottom. I can feel it. Alright, so now I'm just going to keep a nice slow retrieve. It's really a do nothing lure. It should be pretty simple to figure out if I can figure it out. Should be pretty simple to catch them if I figure it out. It's all about repetition. On my next cast, I need to make sure I'm counting it down to the right depth. I need to figure out how long it takes for it to hit the bottom. So what I'm going to do is count it, see how long it takes for it to hit the bottom, then I'm going to just subtract 3 so that I'm 3 feet off the bottom. 1, 2, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008. I think I'm on the bottom on 1008. Trying to figure it out.
I'm pretty close to the bottom, I think. Whoa, is that a fish? Yes! I caught one on the Spybait. Oh, 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 I got him. Yes. I got a light line. Oh, look at the size of that fish. Oh man, look at the size of this trout. Yes, I caught one on the Spybait. That was easy. Oh man, this is a monster. This is a monster. Look at that. Spybait in the corner of the mouth. I don't know if you can see it right hanging out the corner. Whew. Yeah, I can't believe it. It worked that easy. That was like my 5th cast with, oh man, that's a solid trout too. Look at that thing. Damn, that's a solid trout. Oh my gosh, I gotta keep doing this now. I gotta see what else I can get with it. Whoa. Oh, that was a nice one. That was really nice. I should have measured that fish.
I did take another trip. This was down, I think it's down Highway 23. And I was actually able to catch another little rat red right here you're about to see. I do think that it has a place in inshore fishing, along with other lures that are primarily used for bass. Other baits I want to try are scrounger heads, Alabama rigs, a lot more finesse plastics like drop shots, Jika rigs. All these techniques fit a niche within inshore fishing, and they all warrant being explored. Drop a comment below if you've explored non-traditional technique and you've thought outside the box with some rigging. Let me know what you've done. I'm very curious to see what people have come up with. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I'll be trying some other different stuff in the near future, hopefully.
A rat red. Alright, that's the 2nd fish I caught on the Spybait though. Man, that is a skinny rat red. Time's getting hard, huh? Man, I thought it was a shell for sure. But that's my 2nd fish on the Spybait. That's almost a keeper trout if it was a trout. Man, that's a skinny little red. Go eat, bro. Go eat. Go eat. Go find something to eat.